Welcome to Love and Soul, your sanctuary for emotional healing, deep connection, and soulful living. Here, we explore the heart of what it means to love and live with intention. Today, in our series of Deep Connection, I would be sharing with you what I have titled, The Lessons in Every Relationship You Didn't Know Matters. We don't always get a warning. Sometimes they just leave. The text stops. The phone calls dry up. The chair across the table stays empty. And we're left wondering, why? Grab a blanket, or a cookie, or both. Because we will be talking about the messy, painful, strangely healing truth of why they left and why it's okay. Let's begin. Hey, there. Have you ever been in a relationship where you feel like you are giving 100, but your partner was only giving 50? You might have been wondering why they are not putting in the same amount of effort as you, or why they do and seem to care as much as you do. Well, here are 6 reasons why they left and why it's okay. Number 1, they weren't willing to put in the work anymore. Relationships take work, plain and simple. It doesn't matter if it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or even a family member. If the other person isn't willing to put in the work, then the relationship will suffer. This could mean not making time for each other, not communicating effectively, or not being there for each other when it matters most. When someone is no longer willing to put in the work, it can be incredibly painful and confusing. But it is important to remember that you can't force someone to stay in a relationship with you. If they're not willing to put in the work, then it's best to let them go. This doesn't make you a bad person. In fact, it makes you strong and self-aware enough to recognize when a relationship isn't right for you. Number 2, they didn't see a future with you. Have you ever been in a relationship where you felt like there was no future together? Maybe you were planning on staying together forever, but they were only thinking about the next week. When someone doesn't see a future with you, it can be really painful. It can make you question your worth and feel like you're not good enough. But it is important to remember that you deserve to be with someone who wants to build a future with you. You shouldn't have to settle for someone who is all in because you deserve someone who is willing to commit to you and your relationship. Number 3, they weren't honest with you or themselves. Honesty is one of the most important things in any relationship. When someone is dishonest, it creates a barrier between the two of you. It can make it difficult to communicate and trust each other. And ultimately, it can cause the relationship to fall apart. Sometimes people stay in relationships too long because they are afraid of being alone or don't know how to end it. But it's important to remember that a relationship with someone who isn't honest is never healthy. It may feel like a relief when they finally leave, but just know that you deserve someone who is truthful and genuine. Number 4, they had unresolved issues from their past. We all have baggage from our past, but when we enter into a relationship, we need to be willing to work through it together. When someone has unresolved issues from their past, it can create a lot of problems in a relationship. It can make them emotionally unavailable, distant, and closed off. And it can also cause them to act out in negative ways. If you're in a relationship with someone like this, it's important to give them the space they need while also setting boundaries for yourself. Ultimately, though, you can't force someone to deal with their past. And if they're unwilling to do the work, then it's best to move on. Number 5, they needed to take some time for themselves. Sometimes people leave relationships because they need to focus on themselves. This could be due to a variety of reasons, such as needing to focus on their career, personal growth, or mental health. While it may be painful for you, it's important to respect their need for space and time. When someone needs to take time for themselves, it's important to respect their wishes. Don't try to force them to stay in the relationship if they need to take a break. Give them the space they need and let them come back to you when they're ready. This doesn't mean that the relationship is over, but it does mean that you need to be patient and understanding. And number 6, they found someone else. One of the most painful reasons why someone might leave is because they found someone else. It can be incredibly difficult to accept that the person you love has moved on and is no longer interested in you. But it's important to remember that you are worthy of love and affection. Don't let their actions bring you down. Instead, use their rejection as motivation to become the best version of yourself. This doesn't mean that you should try to get them back. Instead, focus on your own happiness and well-being. Take time to do things that make you happy and spend time with loved ones who support and care about you. So did you relate to any of these points? Let us know in the comments below. Remember that you're not alone. There are so many people who have experienced the pain of rejection, and it's important to reach out for support when you need it. You're strong and resilient, and you will get through this. Did you find this video helpful? Tell us in the comments below. Please like and share it with friends that might find insight in this video too. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content. All the references used are added in the description box below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.